I'm back at home. I'm back at home. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I love my house. Ew. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. I really wanted to share this with you. So I'm at home, ndaudononorara ndabva kubasa. So nasi Sunday, ndakashanda Sunday night. No, let's start over. Nasi Sunday Maxine, when I'm recording this, ndakaenda kubasa Saturday night. So I was actually looking forward to going kwenda kubasa nasi, like without a doubt. One thing about me, once I commit, I'm committed. So I can send over bus building supervisor wangu ndamti ndinogona kusauya ubasa nasi because she was going to come back tonight for Sunday night work. So I was gonna be working with her. So I said, ndogona kusauya nasi manira ndisingasonzwa bo. She goes, alright, uzorore, I hope you feel better. But she was just like, man, because she knows like I'm really good at my job, and if I had gone today, I would be the senior on that shift. They are below me in terms of seniority. So there's that trust. She knew like I'd get the job done without a doubt, without a question. So I told her, and in reality, I'm feeling okay, but kuchaita snowstorm, icha tangana, sisani maniru into the whole Saturday, into Tuesday, snow yacho gonna freeze. Guys, that is very stressful for me, just in terms of travel. But in the Uber kana taxi, over $20. Plus, kana quite a storm like this, their day shift Monday vano cancela. So panomsika chuya basa 7 o'clock vantanga cancela basa kwedu atibvumidzwe kusiya ma patients uchiti ndapedza basa rangu kushift yangu ndawenda uba. You have to stay. You get mandated. It's like a legal thing. Aurambe notonzara wotoshanda futi another 8 hours, maximum 16 hours. Haipapo vanokusiya uchienda. They have to figure out a different plan. So vacharamba kuuya makusena, vamwe vacho kuramba vanenge vaona kuti weather yakashata, vamwe vacho vanenge vaona kuti maroads akashata hakusi kufambika, vamwe vacho kusno yacho it's going to be non-stop. So for me, there's guys, that is something that stresses me. Like I cannot handle that. In Monday and Monday, so there's that stress, and then there's just feeling or do I have to work an extra 16 hours? I'm still learning how to deal with those feelings. If I needed the extra money, I would have just gone. Another time, Queen storm, but takatudzokera kumba tapedza na 7 o'clock tikaenda kumba. Vanhu ve 7 o'clock makuseni vakauya, and everything went well. Kwakatosnowa zvekudaro. But I remember my co-worker akandiendesa kumba, drop her off. So now let me go home. Breakfast ndagadzira French toast yangu ndozovafonera because you have to call in kuna building supervisor weMaxeni now to say kuti uya wandataura naye Maxeni kuti chi nesa ndisikuuya Maneru, so that vanotsvaga umwe munhu anoreplace position yangu. Ndafona. Guess who answered the phone? Supervisor wangu wandashanda naye usiku. Uya wandacha zvoni ndogona kusauya nasi. Saka ndafona inini vabva vadaira foni zvikanzi Fiona. Ndaseka. Zvikanzi ndini zitavhataura zita ravo. Ndaseka. Zvikanzi, oh my goodness, I didn't think you were gonna answer the phone. Zvikanzi ndinangu chichaitika. Ndikati handisokwanisa kuuya vheri, sorry. Zvikanzi aiwa, it's fine, don't worry, it's okay. And make sure uzorore upore. Ndikati alright, handopora. Ndikati alright, thank you, bye bye. Ndaseka. I think the reason why this was so funny for me, because building supervisor for night is different from day, is different from evening, is different from night shifts. So papa chifana kuya anisarenzakana K for day. For evening papa chiyamna nistarna tangana C mane sizwesa maniru J ndiyo ndakashaka naye maniru esatad tsikaenda chacho muchiri kubasa zvikanzida J ndichitori kubasa nzandaenda kumba yo ndanyarisa chaiko. And I know she knows kuti handisi kurwara, but I just felt like, maybe next time I'll explain like all of these complications, but yeah, anyway, I get a Sunday off. Basa for real, but it just consumes me. And gari and namoyo wakazorora pabasa when I know the weather is terrible. Vana varifana vachidzoka, we don't know kuti vachadzoka here. Chikoro chinozoannounce kuma 5 a.m. musi Monday morning. Saka ndichasvika kumba here na7 nendapedza kana kuti ndichagariswa kusvika na3 because vanenge vasi very short staffed. Like the cancellations, that stress, I can't handle that very well. I've tried, trust me guys, but it's almost like a panic attack. My co-workers want to notice that, Chi, are you okay? And I know it might sound like, I sing, but kwandiri, it's a lot. So rather, bamba. Whatever happens, ndiri bamba. Because kamari kaika ndichashanda ndichatozospenda over 50% of salary yangu ndichibhuka uber kuenda kubasa nekudzoka because snow yacho chatanga nsandatanga shift. So tasvika mzura, but ndaseka vedu zvagodzinde mwana uyu ari kutoengepo zvake, but vanozva kuti handikansele zvekudaro ngona ndatokansela itori because day snow yacho yange iri kupera Monday morning, zvino iri kuswera ikutanga nhasi Sunday usiku hwese, yoti Monday muswere wese, yoti Monday usiku, yotozopera Tuesday makuseni, kwato zuva rabuda kudai. So in that situation yonzi ichafreeza futi kana snow yacho yadonha, maroads acho aslippery, haachafambika. Ipapo munenge matondirasa kudai. On top of that, mari yandienda ashandira musi iwoyo uber inotora more than 50%, saka ndikuninga unoshandira maybe 2.5 hours ndodzandiri kunyatsoshandira dzandichanyatsobhadharwa ndikuchengeta mari yacho. So what's the point? It's pointless. Anyway, enjoy your vlog. Angoti nimbogudzewo kanyaya. But she's so cool. Jay, she's so cool. She's probably like the coolest nurse and the coolest building supervisor. Like, she's a vibe. And that kids, and I have my issues easy going. So that's why I go put it. But I think one day na Jay so. But now I can rest. Update. I just spoke to Baba Mimi by channel. I'm getting ready to leave. Don't think I'm kaka expired in this sipo. So getting back, I don't have milk. I need milk before kusisa fambi ke panze because of the snowstorm that's coming Today is Sunday. Right now into I said here Tanga, but it's going to end Tuesday morning. So I was telling him about my experience with like canceling work, nurse and everything. Because then she's like, but it's just the logistics when the weather is really bad. For me, it's very stressful, right? So that I started here. So I'm just really but it's what daddy day, because Bamini channel doesn't like me canceling kwenda kubasa. Like he really prioritizes that, and he takes it very seriously that I make it to work on time, especially if he's driving me there. And I just like show up as the best version of myself at work, and truly I appreciate that, because I don't think I've ever had a partner who prioritizes my career. So he ended up saying, but why didn't we talk about this a lot sooner? Because we'd have made arrangements he would have sent someone to take me to work and drop me off, or he would have just gotten an Uber to take me to work and bring me back, and he would take care of the cost, which is so funny because I did this whole thing, like I messaged him last minute about this whole plan, but it took me back, because I remember when we were still getting to know each other before we started dating. He did that. I was running late, so he was like, where are you? Because to which now I don't really have to. So he said that where are you? Because sometimes guys, especially on a Sunday, sometimes and that is not communicated. You just have to make a plan B. And he actually ordered an Uber for me to come to work. No one has ever done that for me, to just make my life easy. That is such a green flag. That is something to look out for. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna go buy my milk. We'll talk. Also, panisha mwari dzevana dzayo zotsvaga vana. Ndikati girls are deep. So yeah, we'll see you guys. I don't know when I'll see you, but no now.
Body talking, yeah. You are smart, pretty baby, fresh and clean, and your body so priceless, yeah. Muma sis on the one,
To snow twatotanga. Tunotanga to scattered flurries. So twakudona. You can't really see because tuno melter very quickly, gonna try lender on me. Let me see. Maybe it's showered. That would work. There's no way I can record them. Like I would probably need like a special camera to record it to my snow leak. But you know what? It's always a difficult decision for me, because once I commit to Kwenda Kubasa, I'm committed. So when things change like this, it's in my best interest. It's in my best interest, but I don't like to disappoint or to show up. But I need to also rest and just make an informed decision. That's what she got one ruined. But I still forgot. Let me order. Imagine that delivery fee. In that's what she got one ruined.
You raise me appetite, extraordinary ndine when resign, but in ndine way, baby ndine way. You raise me temperature, girl, you are the best one time. Just give me a call or walk on the pond, ready jojo. Chat them a chat, let's take it slow. Rude on the pond, baby, I need you more, baby, pavea. Uya titambeka there, you belong to me, rakata uabamwea. Chira mutupo na deketera. Yeah. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Can't stand it talaki. Yeah. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Can't stand it talaki. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Can't stand it talaki. Oh, can't stand it talaki. Yeah.
Guess what? Ndasangana na co-worker wangu. Togara in the same neighborhood. So, tunaenda basa test. So ndatusangana izvo. So aruto driver zvake arutoita zve, excuse me, zve Uber Eats, zve delivery. Saka rutoinontora chikafu so that I no deliver. It's kind of like a side job, side hustle. Vamwe vanoti Uber inobhadhara zvekudaro, but kana uri pa-open work permit muCanada, I think it's something you can do as a part-time, casual, you know. I'm sure pane vanhu vanotorarama nemari iyoyo Uber, but zvinosiyana, I guess, with how much you want to do it. So andiona ndichitocross a road. Coincidence yacho, guys. It's just funny how ukadelay a little bit, I mean, zvinongoita kuti usangana nemunhu, like panga chitodriver ina ndichitocross a road, like I don't know, it's so crazy. But anyway, anga chimubvunza zvoni uenda basa here, ndikati aiwa handisi kuenda cause angade yanditora todzoka tese. Saka ndati gandimbogara pamba. I have a lot going on. I think also sometimes it's just overthinking, and I put myself in these positions a lot, and I feel like sometimes maybe just listen to my body. Yeah, that was a very short walk, but it feels like I mean I feel my kilometers mangani. So this one is full cream. Wait, $7 and something cents, but I think if I check my credit card I probably paid like $10 plus tax, including tax. So yeah, what a coincidence. Nice. That's my co-worker on doing a basa sometimes. So anyway, plan for the night, obviously enjoy my life. Enjoyment. I'm not supposed to enjoyment. Obviously, Maripo, I do enjoy my life, but guess what I'm about to do? You can probably guess. Let me show you what I'm about to do. Because no, it doesn't express. And it's but listen. Not to my kitchen, of course, but that's how much I don't like this color. This is color number 30. And I do not like it. We ended up buying braids, so let me show you those braids. Ipapa ndifana again chibika. Ndakaburitsa stew nezuro, oxtail. Ndikati ndibike soup so that ndiwane chekudya rice nacho. Ndiwane chekudya rice nacho. Ishona kwaere. Yo, why am I looking orange? I don't know if that's proper English, but can you see how the hair is like coloring my face with a orange tone nene? So yeah, let me show you the new braids, since these ones are getting off Takuma Visa. But I enjoyed a short hairstyle. I'm not really a short hairstyle girl. Hey guys, quick question: if you know of a deodorant that works effectively that you're currently using, whether it's Nivea or something a 24-hour dry, 24-hour lasting, what please recommend, because I think deodorant and Rukshan Saga, it's not really, I'm sweating a lot the end. I don't like it. Here's my phone. I think your phone. Hey baby.
Yeah, what's up? You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, you say you
All right, I love you.
I love you too, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, but my channel, it's so easy to talk to this man. Like, I cannot even guys, you know what it is. I'm not overhyping a person or my relationship. Gosh, just looking at the chat, I'm just like, man. I just texted him because I met Ningi, LOL, and he just called me like, so just that instant response, like, it's everything to me. Like, it's the little things, guys, and the big things too. But it's just like, when you have a person who's just so engaged as equally as you are, especially for us Matsmaya, I feel like sometimes we find ourselves in my relationships like we are giving so much, just like physically, and like birthing, motherhood, kuchairamba, kusuka, kubika, kuwacha, kurongedza, organization and everything, and just common sense, tinadzo, IQ. Like, we are very smart as women, and we give so much, we contribute so much, and hardly, I think, let me not say all men, but most of them and being a provider, and it's like, no, I don't think contribute in so many ways, intellectually, emotionally, physically, even just being present in times where he doesn't have to be present as a partner, but just be present for the sake of being present, for the sake of just loving, and for the sake of just wanting. Anyway, that's what I have braids. Now I'll keep this very short because my braids, I think if I include them in vlog right now. So this is number 24/7 and 613, right? In I should at 24 M4 27 613 and 30 zvakasangana vanga vasina and ndinandanetani kudriver. Well, ndinansiri driver watch, but it just became frustrating for me to keep calling and asking munayo ere braid racho riri M4 613 27 and 30. So 30 ndakazoiwana pa M27 and 30. Guys, bamnine pa channel ndo vakapika ma braids ndo because ina nangosmira mushop manje ndakuti I don't know what to do. Ndotora M27 30 ire, or there was a blonde option, like a blondier option, because if you can tell, this one light racha is so short. But anyway, it's either I was gonna go a little bit more orange or a little bit more blonde, and he recommended I get it a little bit. I go a little bit more orange. I said I just do the end, guys. Because I can't decide. But if I need to, a blonde. Also, I discovered Tom Mortar, and he said to me, shnabasa, akasiana size. So can you see? This is 42 inches. I hope, yeah. This is 42 inches, right? This is 52 inches. So it doesn't really matter. The longer the braids, the more I love them. I love long braids. I love long braids. So yeah, but thank you so much for just chatting with me. Yeah, I need to eat. I'm very hungry. I'm so energetic, but I'm gonna sleep very early because yeah, I'm still feeling tired from night shift. So it's like 5:38. Let me show you the date. Oh, my sister's birthday is Zuro. One of my cousin sisters. I have a lot of sisters, by the way. It's not 5:39. I have a lot of sisters. I call them sisters. My cousins, but I just call them sister because I'm not going to cousin sister. What difference does it make? And we are extremely close to Tutongi one. So she had a birthday, And yeah, that was really amazing. I hope you know, shout out to my sister. I hope she will have a beautiful and a wonderful year, and God can answer all her prayers. She will be blessed, she will be favored in the name of Jesus Christ. Yeah, hype people their birthdays. Like, yo, I'm such a hype birthday girl, and gifts, and I make it like really special. I don't know, I just enjoy doing that. Again, you don't do that so wrong. Hey guys, it is March 23rd in the morning. Did I tell you when no, never. That was a funny parenting. Because I a day early. Don't please, please. But to decide that I'm parenting. I didn't do that by myself. I didn't do IVF in me. Everything was natural. And I'm going to the lake. I think 1 hour 30 minutes before once. No, 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes before it. As you so hey mangwana kucha snow. Asekuru unetamba no being skinda katuzuzona later na in my own zone, living my best life, shangu, watching my shows, catching up with vlogs, and like having a nice drink. So anyway, they're safe, they're healthy, we thank God for that. I'm just booking an Uber, I'm sorry. Okay, it's coming in 1 minute, so we have to go take the kids to therapy. It's still snowing non-stop, but Shirwita on and off. So I thought, well, me and my therapist, you know what, unfortunately these appointments have been falling on such days when a snowstorm. The kids would benefit more in person, since it's not like a storm, it's just non-stop snow. So we're gonna go. But the kids are healthy, they're well. They said it was 60% okay. The 40%, you know, just saying stuff like, oh, you're such a burden, right now she doesn't have to deal with you. And I'm just like, I said to my kids, you guys are my blessing. I love you guys. To be a mother, it's me, it's a choice. Like, these kids have saved my life. I wake up every day to choose to try again, guys, because of these little kids. Vana vangu. And you know, so for him to say stuff like that just shows a lack of maturity, psychosis, and psychosis. But anyway, that's forget about it. You're back home. So let's go for the appointment.
To think I had plenty of dreams and light.
I'm back at home. Did we see each other today? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But if you saw some clips, Tabuda Maxeni, well, not Maxine, Mascat. I don't typically do my errands Mascati because I just don't like the busy it affects me, like, seriously. So I wasn't really feeling good this morning, and now that I'm Monday night, and then my daughter system mango the night I know or something, and then she just gets into my bed. And I think I need to invest. Even my partner suggested I get a king size bed, but I feel like at some point I wanted to make that decision, but right now that's not like a part of my financial plan or goals. It's not that important. Like I'll be fine with her coming in my bed and stuff until, I don't know, when I then decide to get like a king size bed. But for now, like, it's not a priority. So that little bit of lack of sleep, I don't know what else was going on, guys. I was just feeling really anxious. I stayed in bed. I was just really like down and out. So I listened to my body. Like, okay, I needed to photocopy some documents, and I need to like sign them, print, get a signature, send back to this particular person that I'm talking to. But then I said to myself, okay, I can do this on Mangwana. But then I thought, let me just do it today. So yeah, I ended up going out. I went to like a printing spot. Here we print like Kuma Library, if you don't know. There are other exclusive printing areas, but you pay more. I think today I paid like a few cents to just print those documents, and then I didn't read the document properly, so it turns out I didn't need a signature for what I'm working on. I know it's really cryptic, but my point is I made it outside, but also I knew the sun would come out a little bit later, so it was still cold, but my temperature was a little bit to like 1 degree, and it was a little bit warm. So I knew my partner anga away town. He called me and he said, babe, I'm in the city, but he needed to pick up his friend, take his friend to another city 3 hours away, and then they drove back. And then by the time digital came straight home, digital ufamba kusvika kumba, that's when baba mneva channel called me saying that so he said, okay, I'll pass through Nonarana and say hi. So he came Tatombogara for like, I think he stayed for like 30-40 minutes. He had lunch, and then he left, and that was message like I think 30 minutes ago, Shinzi Ndashika. So he's going to get some sleep and rest because today was his day off, and then Mangwana back to work. And then yeah, for me tomorrow I have completely different errands. So yeah, that was today. I feel okay. I think sometimes with things like this, sometimes you wonder, yes, mental health is mental health, and I'm so thankful that we are now we can give credit maybe to Generation Z. Izuma millennials the stress, we understood the word stress, but I don't think times with some mental health to the level that we understand it today. Even therapy. I remember knowing there was something wrong with me when I was a teenager or growing up, but I had been exposed to things that I should not have been exposed to at a young age. And so I remember not knowing how to help myself or how to help vanhu vari around me understand kuti aiwa behavior dzandiri kuita idzika musabatikane pane zviri kuitika zvekuti I can't explain to you what it is. I can feel it, but I can't explain it, right? Oh yeah, and it's so difficult because it just, sorry, my camera cut off. So yeah, so I was saying, we give credit to Generation Z, I guess, and also I feel like sometimes I wonder kuti inge kuti tinogara kunze kwenyika here, cause kunoko vanozozviwanza zvekuti mental health zvinenge zvazonyanyiswa, like it's so sensitive, and it's like sometimes my experiences are an experience that they build character. So pangorine like a balance, so you just don't know. I remember growing up behaving in a certain way, so that's what sparked in my head at some point. Pandazwita throw a question box on my Instagram asking Guti, mental health, from what perspective, right? I know our parents back then, they didn't know any better. They didn't have this information like the boomer generation, unless the information you today, because we were also educated at Ngati Taishisiva, kind of mental health. But while I do acknowledge and I'm pro mental health and I support mental health and I know the ways, like the ins and outs of it, but I feel like, you know, to what degree is everything mental health, you know? Where is character development? Where do we just face the facts, you know? Take accountability, you know, and all that stuff. Come in, but I have to go. It's just engaging conversation, just a thought process. Bye. Excuse me, sorry, that's my daughter. But yeah, it's just a thought-provoking conversation, you know. How much is much? I'm also observing makura talanawangu, like, you know, it's good behavior. It's like, yes, I can understand, like, oh, this is stemming from this and this and this, you know. I can put like 2 and 2 together, but I feel like in this part of the world, right, and we experience some mental health issues, and you know, tie into gentle parenting. So yeah, I think you guys get the point. It just gets really tricky, like because I feel like my kids are developing very well, they're growing very well. I know there are areas that they're experiencing some weaknesses or my challenges. I know their strongest points, their strengths. I can recognize that. They can recognize too. But in some areas, let's say kana wabiga and wagadzira tea. Tora plate yako inso, tora cup yako inso kitchen. We use a sink and is it. That is very straightforward. Pets on my tea, to the cup your instruction on a sook, way yani capa, papa, rek, papa. Juno, Canada, your way, Mandu, Zrego, bate capuyangu, Dimmy my bigati, and Dimmy, we aim to replay capuacho. Do I tapuri capuacho because in the kitchen? Do not so neta, did she find back in the kitchen? Shouldn't gats gamusinki momo daughter into isuka. And then was already suka yanti kapia ko andu emire momo. Uruwana wenzimendiro ere msinkum ayewa. Saka make sense kazongo gazika kapuani ngwe suko vongwe sakapareke. Yes, sipo yacho antombo goni bishandisa nesponge yacho nechisukiso ndikazosuka isikuchena wani sei isiri kuchena. Saka ndinoisa sipo yakawanda sei pachisukiso chacho kuti ndichisuke ndozotora kapecho ndozoirinza. Saka ndoshandisa mvura yadziere zvotonhora then ndapedza ndozoiyanike. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand, you guys? Like, while we now understand Vaberik Vedu and we can forgive them for some of their tough parenting on us, they built us, to some degree, because I know Panima toxic parenting, but I turned out okay. I remember the only time I got around my mom, very extremely introverted to the core. And my mom would understand. My mom was at some point I was raw. I can see everything clearly that day. I have such a vivid memory, thank God. And did I improve a little bit? Not static. would I sit here and say, yo, mevangu, and like say all these really think that like, okay, that particular incident was such a negative experience for me? No. No, guys. Now I understand. So, and you don't lose anything from that. So, yeah, I think you kind of get where I'm coming from. You know, I also check myself. Is it mental health for sure? Or am I getting too comfortable? I just really need to take a shower. Coffee angle. Put on some nice clothes. Put on lip gloss. Mascara. My earrings. That's all I look put together. And I get my day going. I have a mental health issue going on. So you see, that's where my conversation stems from. What's the balance? Where is the fine line when it comes to that in just like normal upbringing? But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching this vlog. A girl needs to go and so I actually have to close the vlog. I'll see you in the next one. See you in the comments. Take care, guys. Bye.